Alright, we're gonna do what seems to be a pretty quick video for this next section. We got y cubed minus 3x squared plus 1 that I want you to put in y1, and then I want you to go to your table. Now when you go to your table, I want you to look like the picture I'm about to put up here. Alright, we are looking for the zeros. Now if you notice, there are no zeros in this picture. However, what we're looking for is where we change from negative to positive. And so here it goes from negative 3 to positive 1. Here it goes from 1 to negative 1. And here it goes from negative 3 to 1. Which means we have the following zeros. We have one that's going to be in between negative 1 and 0, because those are the x values for the first group. We have the next one goes between 0 and 1, and I should probably use a different color, 0 and 1. And then we go from down here, we have from 2 to 3, so I know that there's going to be an answer in between 2 and 3. So there's an answer between negative 1 and 0, an answer between 0 and 1, and an answer between 2 and 3. And so on the next slide, we're going to actually see what the actual answers are. So now I'm going to add in the picture of the actual graph. If you don't have the exact same graph that I do, what I want you to do is zoom 6. So here's our picture. If you notice, you see 1, 2, 3 zeros. Which makes sense because we saw 3 different places where it trended from negative to positive. If it goes from negative to positive, we need to have a 0. So what I'm going to do is in y2, I'm going to plug in 0. So let me see if I can, y2 equals 0. That'll work. And so when I do that, I'm going to be able to find out the intersection. To find out the intersection, we do second trace 5, and then we hit enter twice. So I'm going to write down enter, enter, and then after you hit enter twice, it's going to say guess. So what you want to do is you want to move over to the first one so that you can guess that one, and that one turns out to be about negative 0.532. Now do the exact same thing again. Hit second trace and 5 and hit enter twice, and then you want to pick a guess close to the second 0. So I move my x over to somewhere close to where the green is, and it'll tell me that the second x equals 0.652. Let me try that again. 0.652. And then for the third guess, so we're going to go through this again. Second trace 5. Enter, enter. And then what you want to do is you want to get the x all the way over to the right hand side to where it's close to the brown x would be. And this is going to be x equals 2.88. Can't really see that. X equals 2.88. So my answers would be, without the picture now, I can give you the answers as x equals negative 0.532, x equals 2.88, and x equals 0.652. And those are our 3 answers. And that's how we use our calculator to find zeros.